So, so basically you when you got out, you chose the entrepreneurship route.
Yes, right away.
What drew you to becoming an entrepreneur? What drew you to not only becoming an entrepreneur, but also drew you to staying in the same field and doing exactly what you're doing now? I mean, obviously, I feel like you kind of answered it, but like there had to be some sort of other drive about why
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Well, when I was stationed on Guam, when I was in Desert Storm, uh, I was there. The war was only 100 hours, and then we were cleaning things up like along the beaches. There'd be sea mines, and we'd get tasked to go out and blow those up or whatever. But there were these civilians over there doing bomb guy stuff. I was like, who are those guys? And you didn't really know who it was, but they were doing. I was like, okay, so there's a life outside of this. And I thought about that. And then my unit, they closed the base in the Philippines, so my unit moved to Guam. And we would send teams out. I would go every now and again. You would go out to the islands, and they had found ordnance. And I was like, wow, that's a thing. Like maybe that could be me going out and finding it safely. Because what people were doing is they just find it on construction sites. A backhoe would clunk into it, and they'd be like, oh, there's a piece of ordnance, and they'd move it. I was like, what if I found it safely as a bomb guy? And then you never knew what it was. Like they didn't know what it was. They just, everything was a bomb. It could be grenades or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what if I called the unit and said, hey, I'm in Pohnpei right now. I'm in Palau. I'm on Saipan. And, we've got some, 155 rounds or whatever with a whatever fuse. They'd be like, oh, okay, we know what we're getting into.
Yeah.
Like, would they appreciate that?
Gotcha.
Which some of them did, some of them didn't.
Yeah.
It was tough. I was a junior guy, and I just started my business. And a lot of the officers in my unit were not, how dare that guy start his own business. Like, it's kind of what you're fighting for, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a little intimidating at first, but it went away.
And so since then, have you been in business for yourself the whole time?
I've had jobs here and there,
Right.
but I've always been like, I want my own thing.
Yeah.
And
because I asked you what shaped your work ethic, what drew you in too, and you told me your dad was a big influence in your life, and when it comes to entrepreneurship.
Yeah, my dad was a pioneer in the couponing industry, and I saw that, and he was a salesman.
Yeah.
And he had his own businesses before that, and then he had some limited success, good and bad. And then he was selling advertising, and then he started his own business doing it. Mm-hmm. And I just saw that, and I was like, I kind of like the way that looks. You see people going to work and grinding it out, and that's cool. And he would give me these little life lessons, these little teachable moments. And,
right.
I'd be like, the guy makes $40 an hour. And my father would say, yeah, but there's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh.
That's one of the things that...
I was like, wow, that really hit me.
Yeah, that's one of the things that really hit me starting out. Well, not starting out, but just working for other people when I was younger is, I have friends and people that I network with, and they work for other people, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, not everybody is cut out to run their own business, be an entrepreneur. They don't have not everybody has the drive. Not everybody can deal with rejection, and it's hard. Elon Musk, he says it's his baby. It's like another child, right?
Yeah, it's funny when people they say to you, "You're taking it personally."
It is, but it is.
Like, I don't have the luxury of not taking it personally.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but and I'll have people that have told me, well, if I work hard enough, I can top out at 200. I can top out at 180. I can top out at 300. But in my mind, and I'm always having these conversations with my wife too. It's just like, but that's it. And I'm not saying that from a greedy person standpoint. I'm just saying that's it. There is a ceiling. No matter what job you're working in, it doesn't matter how hard you're working. Like, I understand people are like, well, I work on commission. It's like, I get it, but there's only so much I feel like you can do, because I've been in the real estate world before, and
Right.
there's only so much I feel like commission that you can really make. I mean, they say it's unlimited, but I don't know.
Only so many hours in a day.
Right. There's always and so being your own boss, going down the entrepreneur route, it just made me think like, I don't want there to be a ceiling. I want there to be, I want to succeed because I'm driven, and nothing's going to stop me, like.
Well, remember Obama said that you didn't build that. It's like, yes, you did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Like,
Damn right you did.
Right.
Come on.